Salutations everyone, this is Razor here bringing you some new thoughts on video, where today I'm going to be talking about montages. The reason being, I just released one yesterday, my second and last Black Ops 2 montage. I'm sorry I won't be able to get anything else out for you, but I don't have any more clips, and I don't plan on playing this game anymore enough to get a decent amount of clips. Maybe if I get something, I'll put it in my mixtage, you know, in November, because I do still plan on having one of those. And Black Ops 2 just isn't as easy to get montage-worthy clips as Modern Warfare 3 was, because I think Modern Warfare 3 I had 4 montages and then a mixtage after that. But with Black Ops 2, it's going to be just the two montages, and I will have a mixtage. As you know, I've been playing some older CODs, and that's that. So if you want to check out my latest montage, it's called Beacon. It just came out yesterday, and it's pretty good. A lot of people like it. And the thing about montages, at least for me, I make them very different. You never ever see montages like mine. Not to say that that makes it better, but it is just so different from what you see anyone else post on YouTube. Because my montages aren't going to be, you know, 95 to 100% quickscoping and, you know, just doing the same thing that everyone else does. I use shotguns, I use pistols, I use light machine guns, I use assault rifles, I use the assault shield. I do everything that is available to me, because that's how I play the game. I don't play the game for montage clips, they just happen. They just happen, and I keep them, and I string them together, and I put music on them. I don't go in a ground war with a DSR, an attack insert, and a UAV, counter UAV, Hellstorm setup, or whatever, or Hunter Killer, you know, whatever it may be, and do the same thing that everyone else does. You know, try to get that 6-man on screen, or whatever, while, you know, just camping and spawn trapping. That's not me. That's not how I play the game. This is how I play the game right here. I go in a game, I put on the VSAT and the Lodestar and the Swarm. You know, that's not the same setup every time, but I don't use low score streaks, because that's not how I play the game most of the time. Sometimes you'll see me run a UAV care package and a lightning strike setup, but for the most part, this is how I play the game, because this is what I'm really good at. And if a quad feed just happens to happen, then I'll keep it. So that's how my montages end up, and they're not all snipers. Some of them are mostly sniper, because that's, you know, really easy weapon to get, you know, like feeds with, because, you know, one shot, one kill most of the time. But you see me use a lot of shotguns, you see me use pistols, you see me use weapons that you see nobody ever use in a montage. And every now and again you'll see someone, let's say like a quad feed with the PDWs. Like, first of all, that's just one clip. That's just one clip. That you can't say that your montage have variety when you have 19 sniper quickscoping clips and one PDW clip. And second of all, it's the PDW. Who can't get a quad feed? That thing has 90 rounds or something fucking ridiculous like that, and it kills in 3 bullets at close range. So my montages are very different. My standards are nowhere near what other people can hit, otherwise, you know, I'd be getting those views. But it's different. That's how I set myself apart. I can't do the same things that everyone else does, because I don't quickscope. I wouldn't be very good if I tried, most likely. And I don't have a good connection, and I don't always play with a full party people that spawn trap. That's something that just doesn't happen with me when I play. So I get different types of clips. But the montages that you see most of the time, you know, your typical big clan that produces lots of montages, they have a lot of people on. There is some quality stuff out there. But for the most part, even some of the better clans out there, it's the same boring shit over and over again. And people still seem to eat it up, which is really sad. I don't like seeing the same thing over and over again. Like, let's say when the DLC dropped for Black Ops 2 and Uplink came out, I immediately knew, oh, where everyone's gonna do that whole spawn killing at the sea flag on Summit thing, just like they did in Black Ops 1. And look what happened. Everyone has that clip. And it's not entertaining when you do the same thing that everyone else does. Zergriz, for example, is a great counter example to this. He is very, very unique. He is an innovator. No matter what the COD, he always does something that no one else had thought of doing. Whether it's shooting the C4 out of the air, strapping a C4 to a Dragonfire, doing these weapons swaps and hitting these no-scopes and these cross-map tomahawks and stuff. He likes to innovate, and he does stuff that's different, and that's why he is always going to be successful, because he's always doing stuff that's new. And you see some of the other people that come up, you know, that was like, oh, I can hit a 5-man on screen with the ballista, put me in a clan. It's like, well, who can't do that? I'm not saying I can do that with the easiest of, you know, times, but so many people could do it. It feels like, who can't? You know, there's nothing special about someone who can get a, you know, a 5-man on screen with a, you know, quick scoping bolt action. That's not impressive to me, even though I would have a difficult time doing it. It's just that so many other people can do it, and there's plenty of people that can do it even better than said person. So that's a gripe that I have with a lot of the montages of today. They're all hitting the same stuff. They're all playing the same way. They're all attack inserting in a ground war game, and they're spawn trapping. And it's like, well, yeah, how do you not get a montage clip out of that? But that doesn't make it impressive. You know, it all matters about context. You know, a quad feed in a ground war game while you're attack inserting on the B flag isn't as impressive as, say, getting a quad feed with an executioner and search and destroy. I know those are very, very polar opposite clips with like a similar outcome, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, a quad fucking feed with a executioner is amazing no matter what it is. I don't care if it's hardcore domination or a core search and destroy from a flank route or something. But the thing is, everyone seems to do the same stuff. I'm not saying you can't use a sniper rifle or you can't use a certain gun or a certain score streak or whatever, but and there's nothing wrong with hitting a quad feed. That's fine. If I hit a quad feed in pretty much any instance, I'd put it in my montage, just because I don't get enough clips to pick and choose from most of the time. But when it comes to people that have these big standards and stuff, it's like, that's not really entertaining. You know, sometimes, you know, just getting the same gun to show up 4 times in a kill feed isn't that impressive as saying, you know, hitting an all-pro and then a no-scope, or doing a double Dutch quad feed, which would be like headshot, reg on a sniper, or, you know, hitting some crazy flanking route with a shotgun or something. But it seems like everyone seems to do the same stuff over and over again. So that's why I do things differently. I play the game that I want to play. I don't change it up. I use all types of weapons, and while it doesn't produce the same stuff as everyone else, that's why I like it. It's because it's different. Nobody else does it. And I find that entertaining. I know most people don't. They like the same things over and over again, but that's just not. And another thing, can we please stop with the Modern Warfare 2 clips and montages? They are played to death. They don't look good. They're unoriginal. Almost half of them are set up trick shots in the same fucking spot in Scrapyard or High Rise or whatever. And it's just annoying. Everyone can do it. It's not impressive, and people keep going back to it like it's good, like it's new, like it's hard. It's boring. It's easy. And it's played out. So please stop with the Modern Warfare 2 bullshit. It's a shitty game, and it's not impressive when I see you play it.